5, 4, 3, 2. I'm clearly having just a little extra fun tonight. So, hello, my name is Nicole, and welcome to On the Fives. Happy December the 15th. Can't believe we are 10 days away from Christmas, or if you celebrate Hanukkah, or, also Kwanzaa. So, welcome everybody. I spy in our chat Isaac and Andrew from Science Fictionary, Spencer, Ubaldo. It is so good to see, and Patrick. Hello to everybody. And again, happy December the 15th, and welcome down the Fives. For those who are here for the first time and lingering, what is on the Fives? Well, I run the Red 5 Reading Book Club. And On the Fives is in conjunction with our book club because I wanted to get to know my fellow Red Fives, my fellow content creators, get to know everybody a little bit more on the Fives and in the Fives. And it's been a really fun year. And if you can believe it's been a year and over a month since I began. And it's been a good time. And I appreciate that you guys are all here. You can find myself, the Red 5 Reading on X, formerly known as Twitter. I'm thinking actually about possibly doing it on Instagram starting in January, but we'll see. As well as on Discord. So you can find us there. On the Red 5 Network, but just DM me. I'll get you taken care of. You can find myself as well as the Red 5 Tavern and many of my other fellow content creators of the Red 5 on BioLink/Red5. Okay, so make sure you check out them because there's so many wonderful content creators, including tonight. If you are into Dune, you can check out Miss Danny at Comics and Everything because she is wonderful and she's got some really great content. I also know there's some really cool content coming up from Science Fictionary, as well as Brad and Ro from Scarif Podcast, and many, many more. So make sure you check them out because it's just a great season. And I also know what's coming up with Scarif. And let me tell you, Christmas is looking good. I'm still figuring out my Christmas content, but man, Scarif Podcast, make sure you check them out because Christmas Day is going to get a little extra merry and funny. Let me tell you, I have a feeling like I should probably not overeat that day because it's probably going to get very hilarious. So coming up, though, in Red 5 Reading, we just recently finished up Skipping Christmas. If you would like to join us, again, send me a DM on Red 5 Reading on X or Peace Love Phantoms on Instagram or also on X because that is my other account. As well, coming up in January and February, I'm so excited. We're reading Eruption. I am so excited to read something really cool and new. And I am very, very, yes, Ubaldo, Eruption. I am so excited for this book. This was something that the Red 5 Reading, if you're part of the Red 5 Reading Book Club, I very much take into consideration what they want and what they want to read. And I'm so excited because Eruption was one of them by James Patterson and Michael Crichton. I'm so excited to see the team up. But also coming up next year, we're going to be reading C.S. Lewis's Space Trilogy. You guys, let me tell you, Isaac and Adam from a certain point of view, right around the same time, Adam first and then Isaac had mentioned to me about C.S. Lewis having a space trilogy. And the first time I heard about it from Adam, I was like, what? There's a space trilogy? This is crazy. This is so cool. And I have been extremely, extremely excited for that because I cannot wait to see what that looks like in the eyes of C.S. Lewis versus maybe from George Lucas's, from a certain point of view, from his point of view with Star Wars. I'm really, really excited. But we're going to be reading some other really cool things in the upcoming year. So you definitely better. Oh, ouch. Whoo! Well, I guess we cannot determine this yet, Miss Megan, because I have personally not read it. I have not read it, but you know what? This begs to question something. Okay, hello, my fellow Narnians. We are going to be reading Narnia also later in 2025 because that was voted on. We know that they're going to be redoing the Chronicles of Narnia, which was a hot topic in itself. We're not going there because we don't have enough time tonight for that and book club. But why have they not done the space trilogy? Hello, Hollywood. Remember, you don't. Okay, y'all, they got to get off this bandwagon that they don't have any original content that they can create, because clearly they can, because we have C.S. Lewis's space trilogy. Why are they skipping out on this? I'm putting it out there. I'm manifesting it. If I end up loving this trilogy, I'm just going to manifest it. However, I want it to be pure and I want it to be authentic and I want it to be good. Because there are just some things you just don't ruin, like you don't ruin what C.S. Lewis is about and what he is and what he represents and what he brings. Okay. Can we get an amen on that? Because let me tell you, I am not okay with that. And if you know in regards to Narnia, because I love Narnia and we're going to be talking a lot about Narnia next year, but oh yeah. Ha, metal. It's rock and roll. No, it's because it rocks. Oh, hold up. I got to talk about this, okay? Because there was a tweet out there about how it's going to be full of rock and roll. I had a thought. You guys ready for it? Okay, you guys, this is not a spoiler, okay? Because if you've read C.S. Lewis's Narnia, if you've seen any series with it, if you've seen the movie or the BBC, this happens, okay? Listen, you ready? Think about it. Rock. Who? Aslan? The lion? Maybe she does. Maybe she's doing a red herring. Can we all cross our fingers? Like this is a red herring. Because get it? Aslan, the rock. If you know, you know. The table. Hello. Stone. Like Rolling Stones. Maybe it's a red herring. Maybe that thing was a red herring. Oh, yes. Ah! I know. I'm so excited too. I know. Adam. Yep. I think we might see him eventually in here. Kind of like the space being left to my imagination. Ooh. Yes and no, but I can't wait to read it so it's in my imagination even more. Hello, Adam. From a certain point of view, he's wonderful, wonderful. Narnia is pure childhood in writing. Okay, it is childhood, but it completely goes through adulthood. Let me tell you, there are some very adult conversations. DJ, also my Dickory to my Polly, he and I actually started, and we did not complete, and we're considering completing this, and that is from the Narnia series. And there is some really major adult discussions. There are some undertones there that can totally go through adulthood. Okay. Is that an Adam sighting? Yes, it is an Adam sighting. It is an Adam sighting. Where's Cam? Get him on the horn. A new Narnia should be a rock and roll musical. Get out. I'm just teasing. Adam, you have a lot more faith in just than I do. I have a faith that is not necessarily in the series, but in other things. It's not. Man, where is he? I would put them right in here with our other special guests. Hello, Dad. Can everyone say hello to my dad in the chat because he's so wonderful and great? And hello to my mom because I'm sure she's in the background. Hello, Miss Rebel Rose. And then, of course, I got my kitty cats here in the back. So you never know when you're going to get spotted. I should literally play a game of where is Alfie and where's Glinda. Seriously. Oh, Andrew Sniper. It's always been said that you should read Narnia in each stage of life, childhood, young adulthood. 100%. Reread this, folks. Okay. I'm going to have to go back and going to have to print this out because this is truth right here. It's always been said that you should read Narnia at each stage of your life: childhood, young adulthood, and age, and old age. I'm probably going to read it in all my ages and in my golden ages. I'm looking forward to that. It's actually been kind of like one of my goals since I was little. Thank you, Betty White and the rest of the Golden Girls. They should return. No, get out. No, we're going to stick with the Turkish Delight. In my world, we're going to stick with Turkish Delight. All right. Anyways, I've been talking a lot, and we have a really fun guest here tonight. So it is December. So, of course, my house has been decked out actually since for a while now. And, we've also been reading Skipping Christmas, and that's been fun. But I'm excited because my guest tonight is returning here, and she's a really good friend of mine. And I know she loves Christmas and the holidays just like I do. And before I bring her out, though, please make sure that you hit the like and subscribe button so you know when we go live. And I want to address two more things before we go get started with our special guest. One, I posted a very special a post this morning. Once in a while, I will kind of go MIA, and here's the two reasons. One, if I'm going through a lot of like life stuff, which is what we have been going through, family, health stuff, or work stuff. We're not going to go into that. Sometimes it is also to mentally take a break from it. I'm going to address something very important to me. And I know that everybody in my chat right now is not like this. So this is not at you. But this week, not only do I sometimes, especially with Wicked, I did not want to get spoilers. So that's not about this. I will see posts and comments. You'll see a good, amazing content creator. Okay. And I don't care if you're a part of the Red 5 or you're not a part of the Red 5. It doesn't matter. Any content creator. When a content creator is putting out wonderful stuff, not always do we have to comment on that. And this week, I actually saw some comments on a fellow content creator, and it bothered me because they were talking about their family in a very inappropriate manner. They don't even know who their family is. You're just behind your computers and you're behind your phones or whatever, and they're just texting whatever. But it's like, why? It's the holiday season. Aren't we supposed to be like reinfusing the world with the good values of goodwill and cheer and, all this other stuff? But it really reminded me why I sometimes don't like social media. I do hang out, though, I've met a lot of times in Discord. So if you want to be part of what the Discords that I'm in, shoot me a DM, because let me tell you, I'm in there daily. They're very safe spaces. They're very good. But the rudeness won't be tolerated, if that makes sense. And I'll admit it, I did turn it into X because I was very upset by that. This person would just make comments about a person's family that had nothing to do with the post, and it was rude, it was harassment, and wasn't okay. And so that is one reason why sometimes you will not see me on those. I will not talk political on my Twix or on my Instagram. That is not my cup of tea. I think there's a place and time for me. If I'm on there, I'm talking about books and I'm talking about fandoms. That's what I love. And guess what? That's what really brings us together, community. But again, I also don't like when I see fellow content creators, or if somebody ever did it to me, I would hope that somebody would say, hey, dude, that's not cool. Don't do that. Or turn it in so that they maybe can see, hey, this is not okay. Because I was not happy. I may have even, for those who have always been like, yeah, Nicole, let's go to the Force. Let's go to the dark side. I did feel a little bit of the dark side that day. And for anybody who is into Harry Potter and the Wizarding World, I am a Hufflepuff. We take care of our family and we take care of our friends, and we don't tolerate it. We do not tolerate it. Let me tell you, they think that we're weak. We're not. And we will, I had to bestow my badger claws. I did. I had to pull back and go, this is not okay. But I did turn them in, and I did put it as harassment because it was not okay. Good heart is the dark side. Maybe Now have a cookie. Exactly. This is the balance. This is why I'm a Hufflepuff. No, but now have the cookie. Um, and I did, but that's why if you see me like leave X for a little while, it's not because I don't love it, but it's because I don't tolerate and don't want to see rudeness or people harassing others. Harassment, even on social media, is not okay. And I don't care. You want to hide behind this, that's fine. But probably in real life, my guess is that person probably would not have had the guts to say it in person. And I'm pretty sure that person would have taken down. Yes, Ubaldo, long live the villains. Just Vader. Actually, although we had a really good hot conversation a while back about with the Wicked Witch of the West and Glinda. Oh, no. I think I'm going to have to take out my fellow puff here. So she can join me here because I've already been chit-chatting. I can't believe this already by myself for 15 minutes. Anywho, so without further ado, now that I've discussed where Nicole has gone, I'm telling you, I need to create like a Where's Nicole like book because I'm like up there with Waldo at this point. I'm going to bring out my fellow puff and friend, content creator because she blogs and I love her content. And I know she understands what I'm talking about when we decide we need to take and step away. So without further ado, please make a warm welcome to my friend, a fellow content creator, Megan from an autistic point of view. Hello, nerd sister. How are you?
Good. Thank you for having me on.
I know. I'm so excited you're here. How are you doing?
Good. Busy. Holiday season. Trying to keep up with life. Trying to finish shopping for everyone.
Yeah.
And then when family randomly comes over, dealing with that, and then dealing with work. So just everything.
I read something today that totally reminds me of you just now. Okay. One, I'm an extrovert, but even extroverts, we hit our peak, y'all. Let me tell you, we do hit our peak. Okay. But one of the things it said about introverts was that you guys don't like surprise visitors.
No.
Hi, Megan. But here's the thing. I'm pretty sure that if I showed up to your house tomorrow, you would be like, no.
Get it? I'd be yanking you inside and not letting you leave because you need a break.
Yeah, I need a break sometime. But you and I we would like, if I'm coming all the way up there, we're going to Disneyland because
exactly. And I'd be able to show you around blindfolded. Oh, and best of all, Tiana's is now open out here, so we can do that as well.
There you go.
Just a warning, I've heard you do get. Yeah. The only problem is I heard that unlike Splash Mountain on Tiana's Bayou, you will get soaked if you sit in the front. That's 100%. At least on Splash Mountain, you had a chance of staying dry. Not so with Tiana's if you sit in front.
Yeah. Reminds me of Splash Mountain. You know what? I know this is controversy, and I almost need Jennifer here. But you know what they could have done? They could have done 1 and 1. Kept Splash Mountain as one and kept Tiana's as another.
So like
they kept it all and kept the legacy. Because today, I do want to mention this before we start doing this or that. This is, of course, the sad day that Walt Disney passed away. Like, I know. Like, where's my like a pretend one? Like,
I have a pen. Does that count?
Yeah, like right. Like, because he was a wonderful he was a content creator before it was a thing. He was an amazing animator and storyteller and Imagineer and everything else. And although I do not blame Mickey Mouse, y'all, just so you know, I do not like those posts either. If you put Mickey Mouse and you're hanging him, you just are, I'm probably not going to follow you for very long because I don't blame it on Mickey because Walt Disney created him and everyone loves Mickey. So, me too, Galaxy's Edge. Me too.
Yeah, going to Disney is kind of iffy right now because you more or less need to pay for a fast pass if you want to get on more than like say 3 rides in one day.
Yeah, I think I'll wait. And I hear next year's not looking too good for them right now. So I think I'll wait.
Yeah.
I think I'll wait.
But I live about an hour away from Disneyland, so it's like theoretically, I could go if I wanted to, but it's no longer worth it at this point because you're paying for like the $200 ticket. Then you're paying for like the $30 pass for rides that might go down during the day. So there's a chance you might not even get to ride everything you pay for.
Mhm.
And then there's the individual rides, like
Mhm.
Rise of the Resistance, that you have to pay for unless you want to wait and standby, which could be forever. So,
Well, it looks like we have some friends coming with us already. So let's go.
I mean, if you guys are happy with doing like 3 or 4 rides in a day and calling it
That's what I
that,
would
then sure. I'm just warning you.
Yeah, we'll wait. We'll wait. But it did just occur to me. But again, I think that would be like a perfect like short with an, oh my God, Jennifer would rip that up. That would be the equal to the tweet with the rock and roll with Narnia comment. Woo!
I'm not sure which is funnier here. Spencer's comment saying he can fit in the suitcase,
Oh,
or
this is
Uvalde
becoming
saying
a
right.
bus. This is becoming a bus. Like
So
are
the
we?
Red 5 tour bus? Got it.
Very much so. Sometimes you just got to go for it. Sounds familiar. Sounds like something I've been thinking on, I don't know, for 10, 15 years.
Actually,
just
I wonder
going.
if there's any way Ro could retrofit his news work van and fit all of us in there.
I don't think so. I think all the camera equipment's in there. And the Red 5, like there's our next hangout. Woo-hoo!
Coming to you live from
Wait,
Disneyland.
hold on. That's not the name. That's one. That's my friend, my pal Diggory. 2. Ubaldo. Man, I'm like, where's my one co-host from Used and Abused? When he gonna hop in here?
The only problem
Granted,
is
you have multiple besties. I get that.
the only problem is if we were to actually do that, we'd probably get kicked out for having too much fun.
I got never mind. Doesn't matter. Some things are just left in like
You'll have to tell me once we're done. Because
high
now I'm
school.
curious.
Well, let's put it this way. You come to Red 5 reading book club tonight. I will say what I was going to say. So yeah, it's true. It's true. I have memories from the last time, but it's been a very long last time. So, you know.
But anyway, back on topic. Because with Nicole, it's so easy to go down the rabbit hole.
This is true. I am like, it's interesting. Like, do I go down the yellow brick road or do I go down the rabbit hole in Wonderland?
Either way, you're having fun.
I do actually have to prefer this or that here. I do prefer Oz a little bit more, slightly. It's not by much, people. Let me tell you, it's only by a smidgen. A rabbit.
So it's one of those where it could change on the day kind of things.
Yes. Although today I did help. This morning we were coming out of church, and my mom and I noticed it's cobblestone in front of our church. Okay, y'all, let me tell you, I love cobblestone. And there was this rabbit that was just like frozen, and I was just like, it was letting me get close, and I'm just like calling, wildlife sanctuary, and like, come get this. And they're like, well, if you could, get it into container and stuff. And I started getting close, and they would hop finally, like really close, like 1 inch close. And finally I got it at least towards the church and off the cobblestone, off the road. And I was just like, I could go to Wonderland right now. Or to Narnia. See, that's the hard thing. That's the hard one. It's like, do I want to go to Narnia? Do I want to go to Wonderland? Do I want to go? This is why books are great, friends. This. Ooh, here we go. Y'all, you better pay attention. Follow me on Red 5 Reading. Follow me on Peace, Love, Phantoms. But I will be following this and reposting a lot of this from Science Fictionary. And that's right. 2 months to Saturn Awards. What is the Saturn Awards before we begin some fun, this or that? It is part of the Academy. Okay. So it is more of the nerd geeky side of the Academy Awards. I think they're better because it actually is this stuff you actually watch. Although I have to admit, the Golden Globe nominations came out, and I was like, oh, finally, we have Twister, we have Wicked, we have this and that. And I'm like, finally, movies we have seen are nominated for the Golden Globes. So maybe we'll actually have a really good Oscars this year. Fingers crossed. However, Saturns are better, although they really need to step up their A game with a better announcer or host and how they do it. But we will get there. I'm not exactly sure the day it'll be there. I'm not sure it's funny, but it must be funny. Anywho, oh my gosh. I'm like, we got book club in an hour. So without further ado, we should probably get into this. Okay, so let's do some fun this or that. We're going to do some y'all, tonight is holiday Christmas edition, probably for the next one too, but that's just because I love the season.
So in other words, get your hot chocolates, get your apple cider, get your preferred winter Christmas drink.
Yeah, you have like a few seconds because we're about to get there. We're about to start that. But okay, so let's go ahead and get this party started. Although it's already been started. What am I talking about? We've already gone down rabbit holes and
we already followed the yellow brick road down to the rabbit hole.
That's very true. Although I came very close to going to Wonderland this morning. Maybe I should have.
You deserve a trip to Wonderland.
Not Oz. Okay, see, here's the thing. If I'm going to Wonderland, I'm going straight to the Mad Hatter. I want a tea party. And I know how to put on a really good tea party. Let me tell you, I've done it.
What's your tea?
I have done it, Wonderland style. What's a book club? It's the Red Vibe Reading Book Club. Thank you for asking, Spencer. I believe that you are a part of it. We pick wonderful, amazing books. We have fun discussions, fun hangouts. Once in a while, we'll just make fun of each other and have a good time too. There you go. Oh, and you don't have to particularly read the book. If you want to listen to it by ebook, you can. There is no judgment in our book club.
And technically, if you've already read the book, you don't need to reread it again as long as you remember enough.
That depends.
Oh, refresher.
We should ask you, Baldo, that question.
Yeah.
Baldo, if you've already read the book, would you reread the book? Or are you just going to like remember it?
Hey, if it's a good enough.
I'm going to pick on you, Baldo, because he's one of my biggest readers that has read most of our books, except for Eruption. I know, and I'm like, hold the phone, Scott and you, Baldo. You better both not. Like I'm watching you. You guys both better not be pre-reading that book. And coming out on the 25th, I will be making sure I start dropping outlines. Going to be dropping officially probably the updated what's coming up, because there is a lot that's already taken care of for 2025 except for Christmas, and I have ideas. So anywho, all right, because I keep pushing off the fun this or that. Okay, ready? So I can see my Red Fivers, our book club members, are teasing each other in the chat. That's just lovely. All right. So would you rather read The Grinch by Dr. Seuss or 'Twas the Night Before Christmas?
Well, considering I have a copy of The Night Before Christmas right in front of me, right behind my camera, I'll go with that.
'Twas the Night Before Christmas.
I actually have it in a collection.
Oh, let's see it.
I've had this book
that's
for
nice.
years.
Okay, so I don't have it next to me, but I do have a very thick, it's not a child's one. It's a very thick, it's called Fireside, like something.
Yeah.
It is filled with Christmas stories.
Yeah, this one has Christmas stories. This one has Christmas songs in it. Put it this way, look at how well loved this book is.
I knew it. Wow. You know, yeah, there you go. Grinch. Two for the Grinch. Wow, you all already halfway through 20. You know, that is very quite possible, Isaac. Wow. -0. What? Are we talking about temperatures in Hoth? We have been, so Isaac and I have been comparing temperatures in the Use and Abuse Discord. Like, are you still in Hoth?
basically who's at the pole of Hoth and then who's more at the equator. Not that there's much difference, but
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. Getting back to what we were talking about, because hello. Okay. Now, while this is both a Christmas cartoon, it is also songs. Would you rather sing Frosty the Snowman or Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer?
probably Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, because that's more like an outsider finally eventually going like, yes, I finally belong. If you think about it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, yes, Frosty is cool and all, if you pardon the pun, but it's still, I'm sorry, I still like Rudolph.
Yeah. Well, it's so, well, hello. It was funny because so when we were reading Skipping Christmas, if you look at the original book cover, you can see that one side's Frosty and one side's Rudolph, and I'm just like, wow, that's definitely the Frosty. Okay, neither. I don't sing. Okay, Grinch. Although Gibble sang very briefly frightening. Gibble, 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 gibble gobble, like a turkey. I hope I'm wrong. I'm probably wrong. I'm assuming that's a French, and I apologize. I apologize. Oh my gosh. Okay, getting back to, and by the way, I meant how the Grinch stole Christmas. My bad. Okay, the next one. Would you rather hang out with Charlie Brown and the Peanuts gang in their book, or would you rather hang out with the Bearstein Bears in The Joy of Giving? I'm going back to early 90s, late 80s.
Well, no, that's what I grew up with is Charlie Brown. And the funny thing is, my parents used to joke that they were Charlie Brown and Lucy, so it's more like I grew up and was raised by them. So it's like, so sorry, what was the other option besides Charlie Brown? Did you say?
Oh, okay, Bearstein Bears, The Joy of Giving.
So then
this is a book I read as a kid.
Because there were a few years where we even got my dad a little Charlie Brown tree for Christmas. So it's like, I'll go with the Bearstein Bears.
Oh my God. I loved the Bearstein Bears books as a kid. Like, well, okay, not just the Bearstein Bears. If he's still in the chat, he could probably confirm. I loved books, and I just would just read and read and read and read as a kid all the dang time. It's just what I did. Just what I would. Yes, even as an extrovert, I was always reading. Okay, let's think here. This or that. I'm kind of doing some of this on the fly tonight because honestly, sometimes I just prefer it that way.
Sometimes there are just fun questions that come to you in the moment.
I think I'm getting in trouble. Thanks for calling me out, Adam. Thanks. Bernstein or Berenstain? Ooh, Berenstain. Steen. Berenstain.
Yeah.
Bears. I might have been saying it too fast, though. That's a good
Well, no, I think what he is trying to refer to is the whole Mandela effect thing of which do you remember? Which way do you remember it?
Is that funny? And you and I are on it. Ask Mandela. The Mandela effect.
When you said the Bernstein Bears, that was the first thing that came to my mind, too, was that whole Mandela effect thing of which way do you remember it?
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Oh my. Let's do. I'm just gonna have fun with these tonight. Oh, never mind. Would you rather read the 12 Days of Christmas book, it's a golden book, or the Nutcracker? Yes, people, if you did not know, Nutcracker was and is a book. Seriously.
I'd probably go with the Nutcracker because that's more of a story, whereas the 12 Days of Christmas is just like every day I got this, I got this, I got this.
Oh my God. Y'all, if you only knew how much I love the Nutcracker. I don't know if you guys can see back there, okay? That mantle has probably like several maybe 4,
One
5,
on each
6
side?
of them. Like 3 on one side. There's little miniature ones inside of the fireplaces or on top of the fireplaces, and this big guy's got some. And above me, there is 2 right now above me.
Hanging from the ceiling?
On the desk. No, on the desk.
Ah, I was about
On our
to
desk.
say.
Well,
okay.
because they represent our
Yeah,
sports. Okay, so I know y'all. I'll have to take a picture for you guys because above this desk here is actually, I have it set up for baseball and football and all that. The only thing is, if anybody ever finds a White Sox nutcracker, I'm a cubby girl. Okay, this is not for me. Not for me. But my family is a divided house. My grandfather loves the White Sox. Oh dear God.
So every time
That's
they
why
play
I
each other,
have the
you're
Chicago Bears one up there because I'm like, well, it kind of balances out because I have not one, but I have 2 White Sox ones and they're different. So, and I've been kind of well, one is more springish, so I put him out for spring. So, but then I have the Chicago Bears one to kind of like balance it out. And I do have a White Sox tavern up there for him. And then we have actually a Frosty up there, but that's for our favorite minor league team, which is the King County Cougars, which I grew up with. So it balances out. Oh yeah, it's a total balance, and I love it because I do. I love the nutcrackers. I'm a weirdo, y'all. Oh, wow. Whoa.
Spencer, are you trying to die tonight?
I guess so. I'm very curious. Dub Bears, yes. Well, yeah, come spring though. I'm a cubby girl and a cougar girl. Really do. Really, really love my King County Cougars. So, anywho, man, we are in Wonderland tonight.
Well, I mean, considering
that rabbit was my thing. Well, and it's interesting because right before I started, I realized I had an Amazon package that got delivered. Glad I went out there and grabbed it because they didn't put it all the way underneath. I'm like, you have this much room, like to place it so it doesn't get wet. It was wet, and I don't know if it was a new driver or what. And I know it's in plastic, but you guys, I don't want anything ever ruined. So I ran out to grab it, and there was another bunny rabbit there. And I'm like, dang, that's 2 rabbits in one day. 2 rabbits, not one.
I think he's up there trying to tell you something. It just, the question is, what is it?
Oh, I know. Actually, I was talking to our friend Danny the other day because either I saw a raven or a crow on Thursday morning. And I'm just like, what does this mean? Because they're never they're never here in my window. Like we're talking like it came up towards the house and like on my bedroom side and my window. And I was like,
I can tell you what it means like legend wise, but it's not good.
No, they have good fortunes. They have good stuff. I know the good stuff because I will.
I'm hoping.
I do too, because that's just what I do. I always go for the good stuff. Maybe they're trying to lead me to Narnia or Wonderland because right now
you need a break.
They're not leading me down to the yellow brick road, which is really sad.
Well, down the yellow brick road to the rabbit hole because you need to get to the hole somehow.
To the front door. Aw, he's like, I want it. You should surprise him and get it for him later, like on his birthday or something. Just because he'll think. And actually, hold up. Funny side story from my childhood of Christmas, and very specifically Christmas Eve. I was very little. Okay. I loved Legos and blocks when I was a kid. And they had these one by Tyco, I think was the company. And my parents bought my cousin these blocks, and she opened them up, and they came in these round. They were either pink or purple. They were geared towards girls. Okay. And I was so mad. I was so jealous. I was like, oh, I wanted that. And lo and behold, thankfully, though, I was such a good girl. Santa still brought them to me the next day, except in purple. But I also got pink. In the long run, I had all the sets. And I loved those Lego sets. It was so good. So it was for him. Oh, go, Dad. Woohoo. Go, Isaac.
The things you do to cover yourself.
Hi, Brett.
To be like,
welcome.
Oops.
Trickery. Good job. Oh my gosh. Okay, continuing on. Okay, so let's do a quick adult this or that. Okay, because it does technically. Okay, would you rather read Charles Dickens' A Christmas Carol, or would you rather read a modern day take of, let's say, Skipping Christmas by John Grisham?
Ooh, I'd probably have to go for the classic. Yeah, for A Christmas Carol.
All right. What about in the chat?
It's a classic for a reason.
But I have to admit, though, if you want an easy read, okay, and you're having a struggle, though, I would highly recommend reading. I would go with John Grisham's Skipping Christmas. However, you can't beat it. Christmas Carol is like absolutely my
There's
favorite.
a reason why
I love Muppets Christmas Carol, don't you? Didn't we just watch that the other day?
Yeah.
We totally just watched that the other day. Christmas Carol.
We watched 2 versions
Christmas
of it.
Carol. We did. We watched 2 of them. Christmas Carol. Oh. Megan and I can confirm.
We watched first we started with Muppets and then we rolled right into Mickey Mouse.
Yep. So we can confirm at least twice. And for those who don't know, we do watch parties. Okay. And for another Discord, the original one I ever joined, from a certain point of view. Thank you, Adam Goswick, who's actually in our chat. And we will do watch parties on Thursdays. If you're ever interested in joining us, just send me a DM. Even if whether in the Red 5 book club or not, we have a good time. We do. And that is actually how I joined Discord in the first place. Like I was originally not going to join Discord. And this guy, Adam, says, hey, I want to do this. Actually, it wasn't just a guy. It was already a friend of mine. But, and so awesome. And so many friendships made, including with you. So.
Do I regret it though?
Me too. And Holiday Inn. Fun fact. The movie Holiday Inn had the first singing of White Christmas. There you go.
Although funny thing is,
I feel like I should be like watching like something with DuckTales. Get it? How do I get invited? Me or Megan? Or my friend Adam, who's probably still lurking, I think, in the chat.
I haven't seen. Oh, there he is.
Adam's here still. So, yeah. And I watch every Hallmark. Hey, you know what? You do you. I do like Hallmark, though. I'm not going to disagree with that one.
Yeah, especially when making cookies. Hallmark is fun.
Christmas Carol. That's an interesting one. I have to say. Brett, that's a different one. Ooh, I'm currently reading A Christmas Carol and finished. I'm reading Batman Noel. What?
I've never heard of the Batman one.
Okay, hold up. Spencer, I know you're in this chat because you're in my next one. Have you read Batman Noel too? And I expect a full report, sir.
So you wanted to do a book report. Got it.
Looney Tunes? Okay, I got to watch that one.
Is that what we're going to do instead of book club then?
What?
Is that what we're going to do instead of book club then? Is watch the which one do you just
Looney Tunes?
say? Yeah.
Christmas? Who knows? You never know.
Either that or finish book club and then watch.
Why did no one tell me about? Because Adam and Spencer are telling us about this now in our chat. This is how conversations are made, and this is how
because they were too mean to share it before.
And I keep a notebook. I keep track of what is set, like Batman Noel. Okay, I know now. I got to check this out because I have to now check this out because hello, last. Interesting. Good. That is a good one. It's cute. I can go with that. It's great. Okay. So there is 2 recommendations. If you want to check out Batman Noel, to Adam and Spencer, who is the author of Batman Noel? Can you share that with us in the chat? And I'll throw that up on the screen. That'd be greatly appreciated. I mean, bookworms, we're interested. I mean, and for those who are also into comic books too, because I do both. Although I have to admit, I know my friend Spencer is really into comics more than I am because he's amazing. So check him out at the Dingus Den. All right. Whoo, Megan, we're just having a humdinger time of time. I don't know if
Yeah,
that's
and
even the
sorry
right word.
if my camera and mic off at any point. My dogs
You're
are
good.
having fun playing, so I'm trying to control the chaos.
Adam says Lieber. I'm not even gonna try. Not even gonna try. Or maybe he was the illustrator, but he was involved. Ooh. Oh, there we go. Yep. And now confirmed by Spencer, writer and artist. Wow. Cool. All right. So check out Batman Noel by Lee Bermenjo. And I apologize if I butchered it. I want to make sure I properly say it, but
Either that, Lee Bermejo.
well, is the J like silent? Like,
yeah.
I don't know. I will look it up though. I have turns. I'm a normie when it comes to comics. I don't read them often, but I do read them. I thank you to Free Comic Book Day is how I got started. 8 years ago, I think 7 years ago, and I'm wondering if I've seen his artwork before because I do have some Batman and Catwoman comic books that I absolutely love because of the artwork is amazing.
Yeah, so according to Adam, I think, yeah, like I was saying,
Bermejo. Okay, thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you for having me back. I mean, he called me out earlier. Now he's got my back. See how that works? That's how our friendship is. He also did Batman Damned. Interesting. There you go. We're just getting all Batman up tonight, and a Joker graphic novel. I'm not gonna lie, I was like really a little additionally excited when you said Joker because I love the Joker. Have a good night, Aaron.
Bye, Aaron.
All right. So, all right, we're gonna continue on because it looks like we're gonna lead right up to the Red 5 Reading Book Club tonight because that starts, by the way, on Sunday nights at 8:30 Central Time is when we meet for that. So, and again, hit me up if you want to join. Okay, so we're just going to have just some fun additional conversation, book related, movie related, Christmas related, just me and Megan, but you guys are all more than welcome to join in the fun in our chat. Please make sure you hit that like and subscribe button because I would really appreciate it. And follow me, Red 5 Reading, and you can always share my stuff and get the word out and all that jazz. Okay, so I want to ask you a very important question.
Okay.
Would you ever want to go to Whoville? And if you did, would you want to have a meal with the Grinch or Cindy Lou Who?
Probably the Grinch because I can be more like the Grinch at times. I can relate to him. People, you're loud. Just leave me alone.
That's a good. Wow, I wasn't expecting that. That's a good one. What about you guys in the chat? If you went to Whoville, would you rather have a meal with Cindy Lou Who or with the Grinch? All right. Ooh, you balled with the Grinch. Does this surprise me? Nah. Patrick says, yes, I would love to have dinner with grown-ups. Cindy. Oh! Wow. Now I'm waiting for the other comments to come. Where's Scott? Easily the Grinch. Does this surprise us from our friend Spencer? No, it does not. DJ, my Diggory. Oh, I have to go back. I have to show you something. I have to show you. Where is it?
Buried somewhere.
It is buried, but it's there. Hi, DJ. Hi, Diggory. Diggory, we have been also talking about Narnia tonight. And of course, I had to mention the show that we had been doing. We have yet to finish. I think we should finish. I really feel like 2025, we need to finish. Where is the comment?
What we were saying earlier tonight is simply that it's the Yellow Brick Road from Oz, which leads to the rabbit hole from Alice in Wonderland. Because you have to get to the rabbit hole somehow, right? So why not via the Yellow Brick Road?
Oh, there it is. I found it.
I figured that was a comment you were looking for.
There you go, Dig. Just remember, Ubaldo, though, he's my Diggory, and I'm his Polly. But it's just because of that type of friendship we have. When we read The Magician's Nephew, I remember going, this is
and
too
also show him Spencer's newest comment.
Oh, I'm getting there. I had to scroll back. All right. Easily the Grinch. Oh, the fives! Yay, the Grinch. Let me tell you guys, we have a lot of team Row, meaning Darth Vader, versus Brad. Poor Brad. He's just got barely little on his group. Grinch, he's a more developed character. Ooh. I go to I'm not in there. Dr. Seuss didn't write about me. Silly. DJ. We've decided Narnia will be a rock and roll musical. Get out. Do you get to visit the Mad Hatter on the way to the Rabbit? I'm having tea with the Mad Hatter. And my friend Patrick, though, I don't know if he was, I think he might have been there actually the day. He has, okay, so Patrick and I have been friends for a while now, a long time. And so we have gone to plenty of theme parties together. Let me tell you, friends, for those who don't know me, I love going to theme parties and I love throwing them and I love being a part of them if I'm not even the one hosting. And yes, I have done a Wonderland tea party and I actually dressed up as the Mad Hatter and I had an absolute blast dressing up as the Mad Hatter and having a tea with my very good friend Dana. So, and I know that he knows that. We've had plenty of fun stuff. Grown Up Lou is the lead singer of the Pretty Reckless. Wow. Oh, there you go. Congratulations, Patrick. I guess you guys are going to see the band. But then again, I love the band. So what am I talking about? I was there. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, he was. He must talk about the Wonderland. Okay. What if the Aslan came out and dropped some crazy bars when he rocked Iron Good System? You mean like when God did drop the beginning? Like that? Wow. I feel like I almost need Adam here. Being like, well, Adam, let's
So what,
do
is that going to be the next musical that's released to theaters? It's like you get Wicked Part 2 and then you get Narnia.
Don't give them ideas, Megan.
What? You don't want to say famous people?
I want to know. I mean, we know people. I mean, you have not. Somebody who's been in Star Wars, Megan. But that being said,
that and chances are they'd invite you onto their crew to do writing or something.
No. Okay. Again, there is so much original content out there. Why is Hollywood still not listening?
Because
they're stubborn.
Done before is safe.
They're stubborn.
They can make money off that.
They're stubborn. They're hard-headed. I mean, I am too. But that being said, I'm open to having new. I want new stuff. I want that is what Walt Disney would want. The man himself.
Because I think one of his phrases was "keep moving forward," which means don't do the same thing.
The Disney Corporation is not keeping his legacy alive by not creating new content. They're creating what looks like content. No, if you're redoing and rehashing over and over and over again, no, you're not. No, you're not. Sorry.
After, let's say, 20 years, 20, 30 years,
Lord.
You want to go and revisit something and revive it, okay, fine. But as long as you have new stuff mixed in too.
I'm telling you, next year we're going to be doing a lot of Narnia content. Well, we all are, if I'm being honest. We're all opinionated. Psh, even I know that. Aslan played by... Yeah. There's no originality because people don't watch originality. Yes, we do. Yes,
we do when it comes out. On the rare occasion it comes out.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I will say this right now, and this is on the Hallmark Channel, actually. There are shows that I watch on Hallmark that is more original than the stuff that other Hollywood's putting out. And let me tell you, there are some really good shows that have Annie McDowell in it that is original and new. And they have its own fandom. Now, I will say this. Most people who are in my chat are not going to be, that's not what they're necessarily going to be watching. Maybe my friend Patrick. But because they're more sci-fi and stuff, which is cool, which is awesome. But Like if you're on my Instagram, you know that I wear Calls to Heart. And there are other shows and other fans that I absolutely love. And let me tell you, other networks are doing originality. Although minus the Christmas movies. Okay. I'm taking that off the slate. But in this regards to like originality, or Netflix does have Emily in Paris. It does have original stuff. Okay. It can be done if they choose for it to be done. They have to choose though. You know,
They
it's
have to
like
be willing to take that risk, which
Mhm.
oftentimes is no, but there is
Mhm.
that one time out of 10 where they're like, sure.
Well, and I think that sometimes Hollywood does it out of spite. Like, no, we're going to do this and you're going to like it. And it's like,
Yeah.
no, we're not. No, we're not. And I,
Because if you want to do
no.
something out of spite, we'll say, no, we don't like it out of spite. We'll give it right
Well,
back and say,
and I
we
mean,
want something original because it's original.
right. I think most people know when I have, you know, I'm pretty much silver lining, always trying to look for the positive, and I will try to give a show its opportunity and its due before I judge it. However, hello to your doggy.
Yeah, sorry about that. Yeah,
everyone say hello to the
they're playing with
dogs.
each other. They're having fun. I'm sorry.
Megan, would you like to introduce the names of your dogs?
Yeah, Holly because she was found in Hollywood, and then Val because the shelter got him around Valentine's Day.
Aww.
His full name is Valentino.
Aww. I love dogs. I have to agree. Oh my gosh. Look at that. Oh my gosh. I love dogs. I love cats too. I love them all. I love dogs and cats. I'm an animal person, people.
Yeah, you love them until you wake up to them pawing your face, and it's like, okay, give me 5 minutes. Nope, I'm hungry now.
In particular, so Glinda will snuggle up next to me on my chest. Alfie, though, she's my stinker. Okay. I'm waiting for her to come up. She does a couple of different things. One, she used to try to play my bookcase, which I absolutely will not do. But she will like take her claw and gently go.
Basically poking you with it and
basically like hello.
Here,
or she'll do it to my toe. And if my toe is sticking out, and she's so funny. She has her own little ways to get me going. But Glinda is my cuddler, so she'll like cuddle up with me, and I will enjoy a
She's the one that stays in bed with you.
She is. It's interesting because even in the past, especially in the past week, or anytime anything is stressful, Glinda will stay with me, and she will wait until I'm up and going. Alfie depends. So I agree. I am enjoying Skeleton Crew. I'm right with Isaac. Yep. Yes. Finally. It's like Andor. We needed the fresh air. We needed that. So, okay. Next discussion question, but we're going to kind of stay on the same theme a little bit. Now we're going to go into London. We're going to go into the world. You can choose to either go into the book of Charles Dickens, The Christmas Carol. Okay. And you can have a meal or go to the pub with Scrooge. Or would you rather meet the real C.S. Lewis and go to the pub with him? And why?
That's
I know she loves me now, people. You guys don't understand. The first time Megan was on the show, she called me evil.
Because some of these questions are hard, and it's like put me on the spot, why don't you? I'd probably have to go with C.S. Lewis and pick his brain about a few things.
There's another original. There is another original like him and Tolkien and the Inklings. Oh my God, I love the Inklings. The Inklings. Oh my God.
Because Scrooge, you basically know all about. It's like he's all about money, unless you're talking about him towards the end of the book.
Oh. Yes, C.S. Lewis, Narnia. Special note. I totally took two different books and decided to mash it up. My apologies, friends. So again, the question is to go into Charles Dickens' book, A Christmas Carol, or go meet with a fully different book, Narnia, Space Trilogy, Screwtape Letters, C.S. Lewis.
Yeah, totally. I'd love to see your face, Nicole, if I somehow met him. I'm sorry, you met who now? And you didn't take me?
Yeah. Tolkien. We love you. Oh, okay. What was the first choice? Because my brain shut off after C.S. Lewis. Actually, that was the second part. So the original question, let me say it properly. Okay. I gave Megan two different mashups. She could choose either to go into Charles Dickens' A Christmas Carol and get to go have dinner with Scrooge or whoever. Okay. Or she could go and meet real life. Okay. I know he's in the past. C.S. Lewis, who is the author of Narnia, he has a space trilogy, Screw Tapes, and so many Mere Christianity, really good books. So
the only problem is if I met and had dinner with C.S. Lewis, what would I start with? What would be my first question? Oh, that would be the tricky thing.
You know what I would love to do? I would love to actually sit down with him and Tolkien and all the Inklings. There's actually 4 Inklings. Okay, it is 4. And only the 2 do many still talk about to this day. And I feel like that's okay, so there might be somebody in our chat who's probably going to get a text tonight via Discord. And he probably knows who he is already, because I just had an idea pop into my head. Yeah, I really just had an idea. Actually, it's an idea I've had in the past, but never finished. And actually, it could go with 1 or 2 because, there's no question. I never even asked about Narnia. Wow. Nice. Wow.
You better have infinite stomach room then.
You're good. You're good. Although I'm just.
But even if you did have a meal with them, it circles back to the thing of who would you talk to first and where would you start? Because so many questions to so many authors, it's like, I'm so overwhelmed. Where do I begin?
I agree. But for funsy, let's go ahead and head back into Charles Dickens' A Christmas Carol, because I know you do like that. You love Charles Dickens. Who would you want to meet from Charles Dickens' Christmas Carol, and why?
Ooh, I don't know. I mean, aside from obviously Scrooge himself towards the latter end of the book or the story, everyone else just seems kind of fun. And like, I could see myself being friends with them in real life.
Okay, does everybody really want to know something that just popped into my brain? And it would be hilarious. Now I need to manifest it. Tell me I'm wrong. I could totally see Cam Ray of Semi Productions being Scrooge and Bub as Marley. Tell me I'm wrong.
He needs to do a short on that for YouTube. He needs to.
I am manifesting this. What? This is like 2 ideas in a row. Man, I'm hot right now. I'm waiting. Now I'm like, wait, I'm waiting. Somebody.
Is there any way we could get Cam on?
Like, you give me credit. Okay, y'all. Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm wrong. He's such a kind soul. Yes, he is.
Yeah.
Oh, The Family Man with Nicolas Cage is a wonderful remake of A Christmas Carol. Yeah, fun fact, there is a movie with Carrie Fisher called A Christmas Carol, I think. It was actually on Hallmark, I think. Or maybe it was Lifetime. It was one of the 2. But yeah, Carrie Fisher was in also an adaptation of A Christmas Carol. Oh, here we go. Oh, and Fred, his relentless pursuit of his uncle regardless. Okay, and here's the other thing. So we're going to continue my fun here because Adam is also really good friends of Cam Ray of Camera and Set Productions. Check him out. He had a really good fun.
He just released a video like yesterday or the day before.
This morning. It was.
Yeah. I knew it was recently.
Okay, so Cam as Scrooge, Bob as Marley, Adam as Fred. I'm so good at this. I love it.
And it needs to be released by Christmas. You guys have a tight schedule.
I don't know where this is coming from. I'm like, all of a sudden, I feel like we're in Discord, but not in Discord. I feel like everyone's seeing what you would normally see if you were in our Discord right now. This is it, people.
It'd be done over text. You'd have to type it out and
Wow. I have. Wow. I don't even know where this is all coming from.
I blame exhaustion from everything in your life right now.
Probably, but
because I believe they call this delirium, and it's just fun.
Oh, is that what this is? Oh, I could stay on this one for a while. Just leave me there.
Hey, as long as you're having fun.
Just leave me there. I'll be happy. I don't want to leave delirium then. I don't think I'd ever. I don't want to leave delirium. No. Why would I?
Just make sure the guys keep pumping those special laughing gas then.
Yeah, no laughing gas needed. I've got this naturally. Oh, okay. Whew.
Okay, breathe.
Fun fact, if you put your hand on your head and on your chest, it will naturally calm you. Fun fact. There you go. There's your early mental health Monday ahead of time. What you could do to help calm yourself.
So. Well, you start laughing again, as you kind of did, but
yeah, I can't help it. I'm in a good mood, and I just want to stay in that.
Yeah.
I mean, except for my little heartfelt earlier about seeing people being jerks on, yeah. Anywho, okay. So we have just a few more questions before we begin to wrap up, because tonight is Red 5 Reading Book Club, and you are more than welcome to join. If you want to join, you just, again, send me a DM at Red 5 Reading, and I will get you hooked up. We actually meet in the Red 5 network. We have channels that are set up in that Discord for the Red 5 Reading, but we allow our content creators, our friends, to share, and we allow other stuff too. We have video game chats, Star Wars chats, and so much more than just book club in that Discord. So yeah, if you want to be a part of that, just shoot me a DM and I will gladly get you in there. If you want to partake, though, very particularly though, in the Red 5 Reading, though, that is what I mean. So
yeah,
we do have channels just for that. Okay, so we have just 2 more questions before we start wrapping it up, so we can head over to the Red 5 Reading Book Club, because 8:30 is coming tonight. Okay, so would you rather go into the, I know I'm in a would you rather mood, okay, y'all? I'm just having fun with it tonight. Okay, go with it. Would you rather, and these are mostly, well, why would you want to do these things? Would you rather
no, that's
it's like I have another thought, another idea. That's how it happens to people. Always. Would you rather go
would I rather?
I know. I'm like processing and thinking, and then I have ideas just popping into my brain like crazy tonight. And I'm just like, people, you guys don't understand. I've got Batman Noel down. I've got my other thought down, and I've got thoughts. Okay. This is why I have to keep like a page so I can keep it next to me.
They can find some way to keep your thoughts organized.
Yeah. Yes. Okay, so let's go back into a different world. So, okay, again, we're going to do a fun, I'm going to begin questioned. You did respond that you would rather go visit Rudolph over Frosty, correct?
Yes.
All your. So in other words, Nicole's price here is mostly my fault. Yes. 100%. You. Okay. So Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Okay. If you could take him out into the world to visit one area, one place, where would it be and why? Take him out of the book. Where are you going to take him? But remember, he turns into a real deer, and you have him till midnight, Megan.
Oh, so you're mixing Cinderella in. Got it.
I know. I love Cinderella.
Well, in that case, I'd probably just stay somewhere local. Probably stay at the North Pole. Because it's like, I wouldn't want to risk him being unable to fly me out of wherever else we went.
Have you ever seen the
Anywhere else
movie?
we went, with that big red nose, we'd probably get swamped. We'd probably get mobbed. So
I don't know how well that's going to turn out. They're two the same.
Yeah.
There's not going to be any babies, so it's going to be more like a no. What was I going to say? It's like it was there, and then like ideas are popping.
Either that, or if we had to leave the North Pole, I'd probably just say Canada for the same reason. It's closer. It's still cold enough for him because I wouldn't want him like to be uncomfortable. So
yeah, this is very true, Spencer. If you want to see any of my past lives, just look at the Red 5 Network. We have many fun past videos that include Spencer, Adam, Megan, many wonderful content creators that have come onto the show. Or also we've had a couple authors as well as Dominic Pace, who was in Star Wars. Yeah, I bring him to the scout camp. And that one wasn't even, wow. That's not, that may or may not be true. That, you know, what puzzle was something else. Yeah, I'm always, oh my gosh, I'm sorry. When you know what, you guys, I just love hanging out with my friends. And when I start doing it, that was Kim's fault. Anybody who was here on December 5th episode or have not seen it, you need to go back and watch that because that absolutely, and I love Kim. She is my fellow co-host of Use and Abuse. That was all Kim's fault. Although I should still DM her and be like, when you finish with that puzzle, are you still sending it to me? Because if you know, you know. If you don't know, you need to rewatch. It was funny. Yeah. If I derailed, it wasn't even there. Yeah, Scott was a big culprit. Yes, he was. Seriously, y'all think that I should be the innocent one? Seriously.
What, innocent one with little halo over your head while they have little devil horns?
Mine's usually crooked. I'm not afraid of saying it. I'm honest.
You admit it.
I'm not perfect.
I mean, who is?
Yeah. Okay. So just as a last question for fun, and it's going to actually go across the things. Nutcracker. Would you rather see it, and give me a reason why, in ballet, book, or movie? And why? We're going to make it easy, make it simple.
Probably ballet, because I've seen it before, and even though I have, it's like with Wicked, it's still just as fun every time.
Mm-hmm. I have to admit, I've seen both on both ballet. I've read the book. But because of a particular HBO in the early 90s, HBO actually did a special Nutcracker Prince. It has an amazing lineup. Why is this not on live stream? Why is this yet to be on DVD? I don't know. We need to bug HBO about this because it has Megan Fellows. It has, I think it's Donald Sutherland. It has a huge cast. I want to say O'Toole's in it, Peter O'Toole. It's like a huge cast. And it is because of that particular cartoon animated movie or animated film, and because of books that I understand the actual ballet. Because if I didn't have either, I probably would never understand it.
Yeah.
Book, ballet put me to sleep.
I mean, I will get Adam's point of view. I can
from a certain point of view.
But...
See how I did that? Oh, you guys, just in time. Everyone say hi to Glenda. Sorceress Glenda, do you miss Dungeons and Dragons yet? I think she does. She's a sorceress. Because fun fact in Wizard of Oz, she is. Huh. You're not a witch. We don't call you a witch. You're a sorceress.
I mean, she has the wrong colored eyes. Her eyes are green and she's supposed to be all pink, but okay.
And I fell asleep. Okay, so I have to go back to Adam's real quick. I will send you the one I watch, and I say that you should pull it up on a laptop and watch it with your daughter. And I can guarantee, I'm pretty sure you will like it. I'm pretty sure you will. And I think you're going to be like, why is there an all-star cast and why have they not put this on live stream or put it back on live stream or on DVD form? Why? I don't know. And actually, Megan, you and I watched it last year. We might have to redo that.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Now I remember. Yeah.
Fun fact: The Nutcracker was the biggest theatrical play I watched. Yes. My friend Patrick is a yes. Him and I, we both like theater. I love theater. And my one earlier friend also, he liked theater. So, anywho, Megan, I know it's been a little bit, but do we have anything upcoming for you? Although I do know one upcoming thing for next year. Maybe we'll talk about that a little bit for a few minutes. But anything coming up though for you?
I keep trying to get back into it, but now, especially this time of year, I keep getting distracted and dealing with different things in life. So it's like I want to, it's there, but distractions are hard.
I get you. My friends who are in our chat, Megan is a blogger. She blogs from an autistic point of view. You should at least check out her past content because she is a really amazing, wonderful writer. And it's really nice to have a fresh set of eyes from somebody else that is dealing with autism and maybe how it affects various fandoms and things like that and her life. And I love that you're always authentic and good with that. But
yeah, Megan, like I do have ideas rattling around in my brain, but again, it's like
why you have a notebook.
Distractions.
It's why you have a notebook. You can write it down like I do. And let me tell you, it's not even like on straight lines either.
Ideas come to me at the most random times, and I don't always have a way to write them down because either I'm busy, I'm in the shower, I'm working out, I'm walking my dogs.
But Megan will be returning in 2025 back to On the Fives because I do have a special series that I am working on that will be changing up a little bit of the this or that, so to speak. I do plan on Megan will be returning. Kim will be returning. Marisha will be returning. And I do believe, hopefully, my bestie Jennifer will be back here. We're going to actually be breaking down some of the fairy tales. A while back, I welcomed all of them onto the show and we were talking about our various Disney princesses and things. And we're going to actually take that and we're going to break it down further, both in book form and movie form. It's going to be great. I'm like really looking forward to this. It's going to be a special series. I don't know how it's going to land. I think with Marisha's will probably be last. Fun fact, hers is going to be Cinderella, which I'm so excited about. And did we decide on yours? Did you decide?
I can't remember. It's been a while.
I feel like we decided, and I would have to look back in our notes.
I want to say we decided on Sleeping Beauty for me because
that's right.
If there's one thing in my life, you can mess with a lot of things in my life, but you mess with my sleep, I cannot be held responsible for what I say or do.
Yeah. So, and again, we're going to be doing both book version. So we're going to talk about Grimm's. We're going to be talking about the movies. So I'm going to include the movies and the anime. Of course, we have to have the animated form, of course. So I am looking forward to that series. That's something that I'm going to give you guys a little heads up. That's what's something fun that's coming in 2025 for On the Fives. Fun fact, 2025, hello. There's a 5 there. And somebody recently pointed that out to me and said, are you going to do anything extra special for your On the Five, since it's always going to be On the Fives, On the Five? And I'm like, I wasn't thinking on it. I wasn't thinking on it. Now I'm just like, oh, maybe I might have to. Like the 25. Doggo.
And she tries to attack my iPad.
No, he's pulling an Elfie. Anybody who's ever seen Use and Abuse, there was an episode where Alphabet like came from the back of my laptop, and like you could see her like shh. Like as if she was going in a home run, but the plate was my laptop.
I think she actually even knocked it down at one point.
That was, she did. And that was hilarious. It was hilarious. So I don't know. I haven't decided yet if I'm going to do anything like 25, like on the 25, get what I'm saying there?
Well, January 5th isn't that far away, so I wish you luck.
I have a little, January 5th is a very special day because it's also, I have 2 nieces born that day. So, but I think if I do anything extra special, it would be like 25.
Yeah.
I just had a major moment. You guys, Star Wars, May 25th, 2020.
Oh.
Boom.
Well, you need to come out here, go to Disneyland. I need to drag you there.
From what I know, we have a bus and we're all going. Like Aaron's coming,
as long as you
and
make
then
it
we
here
got
by May
Paulo
25th.
driving and Spencer, and it's just gonna be a fun time. Yes, 10 days. I know we were talking about the beginning, Brett. We were talking about it. Yes, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to you too. I do plan on dropping an episode that on Christmas Day, as well as Scare Podcast is also dropping an episode. No, we're not doing it together. So some things for you guys to look forward to, you know, on the in-betweens of your family stuff, or maybe if you're stressing.
Or on the drive to
fun.
your family's place.
Yeah, exactly. Or on your way to your family's place and stuff. So, but Megan, where can everyone find you on social media?
On Twix at FAAPOV or at Nerdy Girl Variant.
Oh, I love both of those. I love like both of yours. Like, let me tell you how hard Adam, okay, my friend Adam, he's been in our chat tonight. He knows. I have contemplated even like redoing mine like so many times. Peace, Love, Phantoms. It was originally Peace, Love. For those who don't know, it was originally Peace, Love, Star Wars, but then I'm like Phantoms because I love so many. If you guys didn't hear, Harry Potter, Wonderland, Tolkien. We talked about C.S. Lewis, and there are so many fandoms that I absolutely love, and I did not want to restrict myself to just Star Wars, so I expanded it. And so many times have I thought about changing my handle and changing my name because, like, I love Peace, Love, Fandoms, but part of me is, well, that because I like to promote positivity. But, you know.
You're right. You could just shorten it. Go Peace, Love, Fans.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My luck, everybody would.
Out there.
Yeah. My luck, they would do something else. I think we've. This is true. This is true. He remembers. He was there. He was there at the beginning. I try, and not everybody would agree with you, but I do try. I do try. And most people actually, I think, that know that, and I would agree with Patrick. So there's just a rare few. So. All right. So make sure you check out my friend Megan on Twix. Are you on Instagram still?
No, Twix is my only one. Okay. Because for me, I like to keep things concise and easy to manage.
Spencer. Love it. Wow. Aw, thank you. Thank you, Adam. Aw, peace. I was like, peace, love. Nah, that's about right. All right, you guys. Well, it is almost time. We actually have only a couple minutes before we head into book club, and I'm trying to remember what I might be sharing once I get in there. But make sure you hit the like and subscribe button. Subscribe because the day of Christmas at some point on the 5s, on the 25th, maybe at 5:25.
Oh, no.
Boom.
Too many ideas.
Do I do AM or PM?
Too many ideas, too little time.
I'm on a roll today, y'all. Let me tell you, I have a notebook. It's messy, okay? It's not even on the straight lines. It's actually like here.
So that's what's powering all the lights on the tree behind you. Your ideas.
Maybe. That's a good point.
Because you know how, like, they say when you have an idea, like a light bulb goes off. That's what I was saying. Your ideas are lighting the tree behind you.
Do you think Cam Ray's do you think he powers up with all the light bulbs? Let me tell you guys, ideas are just popping up.
He can probably power a whole idea factory.
Oh my! You're probably right. At this point, he should be thinking my show. He should be thanking me. Everyone needs to text and write Cam Ray today or post it on his X that he needs to visit my show or rewatch this show, and he'll understand why. Okay, thank you. Please appreciate it.
Just a warning: if Cam ever comes on this show,
He's already been on the show.
Because you'll be laughing so hard.
He's already been on the show, so you should definitely watch the archives because he's been here. Charles of Conversation's been here. Adam, you've been here. I've had so many wonderful times, and it's always great. And I love just hanging out with you guys because it makes this fun. That's what makes me want to podcast more, is because I'm just having a good time.
So much fun that we're unfortunately cutting into book club.
Yeah. So with that being that's true. We're going to say we will see you later. I hope you guys have a wonderful time. Thank you to everybody for coming in and being in our chat and being active. Thank you, Megan, for coming and being a part of this fun holiday time and revisiting. I cannot wait for 2025 because I'm already looking forward to our next one. Y'all don't even
laughing because all the ideas you're already imagining.
Yes. Oh my God. Yes. I'm totally looking forward to that. And again, Red 5 reading, hit me up on Twix or Peace Love Fandoms on Instagram, as well as on, Twix X. Do not forget to follow BioLink/Red5 so you can find out all content creators from Red 5 Reading Book Club, as well as the Red 5 Tavern that comes out on Fridays. And then, of course, the many wonderful content creators, because there's many wonderful ones. So make sure you check them out and make sure you keep the subscribe button because, again, you'll never know when I go live on the 5. So I appreciate it. I'll see you guys next time, which will be Christmas Day on the 5. So you guys all have a wonderful day and enjoy the holiday season. Bye. If we can get there. Maybe I should just start singing Silent Night holiday. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.